Hola, soy el profe en cuarentena y estoy aquí para enseñarles lo que aprendí sobre los verbos regulares en el pretérito. So today we're learning a new tense, uh, the regular pattern of those of that tense's ending. So first of all, what is the preterite tense? We need to answer that. What is it used for? And also, today we're going to focus on learning the regular endings for AR, ER, and IR verbs in that tense, in the preterite. We'll work in some practice there, which means that we're going to sing again. So get those vocal cords ready. The first thing we're going to do, as we did in the other verb videos, show you what verbs apply to the lesson today. So what verbs are regular in the preterite in Spanish 1, Spanish 2, Spanish 3, as it was taught last year, and the verbos esenciales that we practice in Spanish 4. So what is the preterite tense? This isn't like the present tense. You probably already knew what present was before you started. Maybe you haven't ever heard the word preterite. The preterite tense occurs in the past and ends in the past. It's one of the simple past tenses in Spanish. So we use it to express actions that were completed in the past. We ate a pizza yesterday in English. Nosotros comimos una pizza. Also to express the beginnings and endings of things. The party started, la fiesta comenzó. And also actions in a sequence. She found the app. Ella encontró la aplicación and looked at it and downloaded it. All of those things occurred in a sequence. Really, the simple way of explaining preterite is actions that were completed in the past. All of those really fall under that category. And we'll distinguish between preterite and imperfect in a future video. This is one of those areas of focus for native English speakers, something you have to practice to be able to use. But today we're just focusing on the preterite. So back to the infinitives. That's where we start every time we're conjugating. Remember, there are 3 in Spanish: AR, ER, and IR. Hablar, comer, vivir. And we'll start with the AR as we did last time. We're using the same chart that we learned in the first video that helps us categorize this, helps us frame it. And we're doing the same thing. The verbs have the same structure where there's a root and a stem, and we remove the ending. So removing the ending, and then we add a different set of endings. All right, remember, o, as, a, amos, an for AR verbs in the present tense. Now we have aste, o, amos, aron, right? And astes when you're referring to the vosotros form. So just like in the present, we take one form, the yo form. This means I talked or I spoke. In that ending, you've got some pieces of information. A with an accent mark, first person, I am doing it, if it's an AR verb. Singular, no one else is doing it with me. And in this case, it's completed in the past. That's the information you're getting here. So, hablé, I talked, I spoke. So let's practice with another verb, visitar. It's a super easy one. It's a cognate, which means that it looks like English in this case. It looks like an English word. So visit, not pronounced the same, but looks exactly the same. And we add the endings from there. So let's take a look. Let's see if my pen work. Okay, so what are the endings that we're adding? All right, oh, it's not going to work. All right, so I'll have to go a little slower on this one. So visité, visitaste, visitó, visitó, Visitamos. What do you notice about that one? It's exactly the same. Visitamos as the present tense. Visitastes. And finally, visitaron. All right, sorry for the sloppiness. My pen's having a little trouble today. So, visitaron, visitaron. All right, so here we have the regular AR endings. Haste, visitaste, visitó, visitamos, visitaron. So if I wanted to say, for example, I visited my friend, I would say yo visité. All right, y'all visited. Ustedes visitaron. How about she visited? How would you say that? Ella visitó. So it's sort of like the ed, but remember there are two different past tenses, so it doesn't exactly match that. So visité, visitaste, visitó, visitamos, visitaron. How are you going to remember these endings? Well, we've got another song. We've got another song. This one also comes from Realidades. And features the verb comprar. Comprar and pagar. Comprar means to buy, and pagar means to pay for. So get yourselves ready. Get prepared. Here we're gonna sing. So la 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 la. Okay. All right. Here we go. Maybe. Yeah. Aste o amos aron. Aste o amos aron. Aste o amos aron. Aste o amos aron. Oye, ¿qué compraste ayer? Compré un anillo. ¿Y cuánto pagaste? ¿Mucho o poco? Pagué $1. ¡Qué barato! Oye, ¿qué compraste ayer? Compré un anillo. ¿Y cuánto pagaste? ¿Mucho o poco? Pagué $1. ¡Qué barato! Yo compré un anillo. Mi amigo compró anteojos. Mis amigas compraron aretes. Nosotros compramos mucho ayer. Yo compré un anillo. Mi amigo compró anteojos. Mis amigas compraron aretes. Nosotros compramos mucho ayer. Everyone. Aste o amos aron. Aste o amos aron. Aste o amos aron. Aste o amos aron. All right, so there you have it. All right, that's a song that you can, or a rhyme or a mixture between the two that you can use to remember these endings. Aste o amos aron. So those are the AR endings. Let's practice a little bit. All right, escuchaste, is that tú or él? Remember, pause it if you need more time. I'll try to give you space to pause it. So, escuchaste. It's actually tú. Tú escuchaste. Evitaron. Ellas evitaron. Tomamos. Is it ellas o nosotros? Nosotros. Pasó. Usted o ella. Both of them. It could be either usted and ella or ella. Both of them. Viajé. Usted o yo. Yo, I traveled. So here we stepping it up a little bit. Bailar. How would you conjugate bailar? Change bailar to match the subject Carlos y yo. So pause it if you need time to Think over this. This subject's just slightly more difficult because it doesn't match exactly anything in the chart. So Carlos y yo would be the same as what? Nosotros, nosotros. So the ending, bailamos, bailamos. Uh, Carlos y yo bailamos. How can you tell that you're talking about the past here? Because it's the same as the present tense ending. You can only tell from context, and there's no context here. So we're talking about preterite. So the context is we're talking about preterite. It's in the preterite, but it looks exactly the same, pronounced exactly the same as the present. Encontrar mi amigo. How would you say my friend? Mi amigo found. All right. It's encontró. Encontró. My friend found. Encontró. Mirar. I watched. How would you conjugate it to mean that? Miré. Yo miré. Dejar. Tú. Dejaste. Dejaste. You left or left. So let's talk about comer and vivir, the ER and the IR verbs. How do you change them? Well, the endings are different. There's a different set of endings, but they're similar, just like in the present tense. We get rid of that ending, comer, and we add these endings. Y, iste, tú comiste, you ate. Usted comió, you sir, you ma'am, ate. Él comió, ella comió, she or he ate. Nosotros, nosotras comimos. You see there is a change here. It's not the same like the AR verbs. Comimos, not comemos. And then ustedes, ellos, ellas all share comieron, the form comieron. So let's take a look at the IR verbs. Don't think my pen's going to work this time either, but let's check it out. Let's see if I can get it to work. No. Okay. So again, go a little more slowly so I can type with the mouse. Salir. While we're doing this, I want you to take a look and see which form is different. All right, let's see what difference there is between ER and IR verbs in the preterite. Iste, yo. Get that accent mark. Yo. Imos. Isteis. And ieron. So which form's different? Which one's different between the ER and the IR? None of them. None of them are different. They're exactly the same. Salí, saliste, salió, salimos, salieron. So if I wanted to say we went out, I would say nosotros salimos, or nosotras, if it were a female speaking about a group of females, nosotras salimos. So that is the same with the IR. So only by context would you know that that meant we went out and not we go out. How about I went out? How would you say that? Yo salí. Salí. So let's clear these. We also have a rhyme for this one, but it's really just the same one. There wasn't a really great song that I found uh, that was just focusing on the ER and the IR ending. So it just sort of played off the one that's the AR. So let's try it again. This is uh, basically the same one. We're going to go slower on this one just for the sake of learning it. And also, this one doesn't fit just exactly. So it's still helpful, I think, though. So let's do it. All right, you ready? Here we go. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. yo imos yeron. yo imos yeron. yo imos yeron. yo imos yeron. Oye, ¿qué bebiste ayer? Bebí un refresco. ¿Y cuánto comiste? ¿Mucho o poco? Comí 3 platos. ¡Ay, gordito! Oye, ¿qué bebiste ayer? Bebí un refresco. ¿Y cuánto comiste? ¿Mucho o poco? Comí 3 platos. ¡Ay, gordito! Yo bebí un refresco. Mi amigo bebió mucha agua. Mis amigas bebieron batidos. Nosotros bebimos mucho ayer. Yo bebí un refresco. Mi amigo bebió mucha agua. Mis amigas bebieron batidos. Nosotros bebimos mucho ayer. Everyone. Yo imos yeron. Yo imos yeron. Yo imos yeron. Yo imos yeron. So, again, yo imos yeron. Not that different from aste o amos aron, except the beginning, but pretty easy to remember, sort of divorced from the verbs. But remember, you need to remember the endings mean something. They have a meaning. So, comí, I ate. Comiste, you ate. Comió, it could mean él, ella, usted, he, she, or you, sir, you, ma'am. Nosotros comimos, we ate. Ustedes comieron, y'all ate. And then ellos, ellas, both mean they in English, comieron, they ate. Right? And the endings are exactly the same for IR and ER verbs. So let's do a little practice. Conoció, él o yo. It's él. Él conoció. Subimos, nosotros o ellos. Nosotros subimos, nosotros. Vendiste, ustedes o tú. Tú vendiste. Perdí, tú o yo. Yo perdí. Salieron, nosotros o ellos. Ellos salieron. Stepping it up a little bit. Aprender. How would you conjugate that to say I learned? So it's yo aprendí. Aprendí. Imprimir. Y'all printed. Ustedes imprimieron. Imprimieron. Comer. Maria ate. María comió. Escribir. Nosotras. Nosotras escribimos. And finally, volver. You or we returned. Nosotros volvimos. So you can see the endings are the same. For IR, it's the same as the present tense. But for ER, it is not. It would be volvemos in the present. We return, as opposed to volvimos, we returned. So, a few things to keep in mind, just going back. In both the ER, the IR, and the AR, there are accent marks on the yo form and the usted, el, ella form. Those are necessary accent marks. We'll focus on that more when we practice preterite with the irregulars. There are a lot of irregular preterites, actually, preterite tenses. But uh, for today, we've talked about the regular verbs and the preterite. We've defined preterite. It's the completed past, actions that were completed in the past, uh, and that's what it's used for. And then what are the regular endings? Este, o, amos, aron for AR, y, iste, yo, imos, yeron for ER and IR. All right, remember, if you need additional practice, you can look at conjugados, use the die to practice the forms as we have in the last ones. In the next video, there's not a logical process here. I'm really focusing on more Spanish 2 curriculum. So the next one is what are reflexive verbs. We need to review those for Spanish 2. So I hope everyone is well. Hasta pronto.